Look at this. How tough does this look? I'm going to give this a go. We'll see what happens. Tempted to go for the soldier, but I've never really noticed that big boost in warrior strength that he's supposed to afford. What do we have here? Population 1, starting resources 16. Let's just go with that. Stonefang. What a great name for a settlement. Okay, so we've got an awful lot of stuff going against us, which is kind of crazy. I'm going for the Cub Scout. I think that she's a very good hero. I think you save a lot of stamina overall by making the most of the fact that she just automatically explores areas. It's very, very helpful. Taking a little while to get going, but here we are. A lot of zombie activity. Okay, so we're settling on somewhere where there's some food. That's good. Of course, the problem is... Nice. The problem is, of course, it said that those areas are going to produce fewer resources. So we're going to be getting less food than we otherwise would. Yeah, it's really nice that we're sort of starting off with a few bits that we kind of need. There's an urban area there. That's not massively useful for us. What we should do... Ready for winter, of course. And just give ourselves a nice... a nice boost anyway. Let's have a look here. There's not really any areas that I've spotted so far that are worth claiming, but that's our first objective. I think that something we probably should do is this. I think we're going to need those. There's the first area that I believe is really worth going for. And then it looks like we've got some woodland up here, so we're going to go for that. Let's speed things up. Of course, what we could do, let's just check how we're doing for food. We want to overproduce if we can. Well, that's great. That's not really where I wanted to explore, because I got an idea of an area that I want to claim, which of course is this one here, highlighted. But okay. The warrior is going to make scouting areas cheaper. And of course, we might well just get to explore them for free because our leader is the Cub Scout. Looks like winter is coming. This is definitely the area we want to claim next. And we want to start making use of it. We want construction wood and firewood. Great. Reach Tech 3. That's good for us. I'm happy to do that. We never want excess resources to go to waste. Good. Getting them. We're going to have significant bottlenecks if we don't build at least a lumber yard. And what we can probably do is we might have enough food and everything to be able to start bumping up our technology even as we go into the winter. Good. Keeping the population low, that's keeping our stamina low, but it does also mean that we have less of a drain on our resources. Once we've got a little bit of winter under our belts, I might start increasing the population. It sort of does help overall. Okay, so that's great. That's absolutely fantastic. We should now be able to just survive, at the very least. You can see that we've got that that bottleneck issue. Okay, here comes the winter. Okay, we're breaking even as far as firewood goes. We'll take that as a win. Takes a lot of food, but we do have a lot of food sort of saved up, so it's okay. For the purposes of just getting to the next tech level, ASAFP, I think that's worth doing. Let's also start thinking about this. Bumping up our tech level will make our fighters more effective. There you go, nice little boost to our authority. Everybody's very, very happy at the moment. That's very good for us as well. Produce 8 water. Not stock 8 water. We're going to build this. This is a much more effective water production system. Should be able to fight these guys off. That's wonderful. We've got a convoy arrived. That's a benefit that we got from a previous run through. Yeah, I know, I see it. Yes. We can either defend our settlement or we can't, so having that additional strength is nice, but it's... You shouldn't be relying... If you're relying on it, then you're in trouble. Okay, easy. I think that should just about do it. Okay, bear with us just a sec. Let's get some fuel, some construction. What am I saying? Let's get some morale up. What am I... I'm bonkers here. Okay, so we're going to have a dip in morale. When we increase our population, more people are harder to keep happy, obviously. I would like to get at least to pop 3, really. Nice to find some construction wood there. We're going to need a bit more of everything, really. Okay, that's good. I want to have some stamina available. Yeah, not crazy about this. Zombies are more effective than we are. Of course, what we can do is this. How does that affect us? Still not sufficient. Got to build those barracks or else morale takes a massive dip. What we could do is have... if we had some support, if we had some other fighters who could reinforce these guys, we might do a little bit of a better job. As it is, I don't know if we're going to win this. According to the stats, we shouldn't, but stats ain't everything. If we could explore some of these surrounding areas, our fighters would fight more effectively. Well, what do you know? They only gone and done it. Fantastic. Just thinking of winter. I don't think we really have sufficient firewood coming in, but... Oh, that's maintain 13 fuel. Okay. We should be able to do that. Let's get that done before winter kicks in. Be easier to do then. We've got some more woodland there as well, which we might need to go for. Yeah. Yeah. That's why we could do with a pop 3. That's the first thing that I'm going to want to do. Build another fighter. Oh, you're going for the homeland, huh? We, of course, have that nice little bonus whereby we actually cause more damage, fight more effectively, close to the settlement. That's very, very good for us. So you can get morale over 100. Maintain 21 water. Well, we've got to be able to actually have 21 water. There you go. Everything should be set to meet that objective. Come on, you can be happier than this. What do you want? Town squares. Quite resource intensive, but okay. You want town squares, you get town squares. How are we doing with... Okay, so we definitely don't want to be wasting any overproduced fuel. Or food, for that matter. Slight construction bottleneck because of a lack of food. I'm not throwing away that much food. Just, if you're going to be a little bit sick, you're going to be a little bit sick. Not throwing that much away this close to winter. Ah, yeah, they warned about that, didn't they? Maybe reanimated zombies aren't that tough. Okay, everything at the moment is going okay. Stockpile 23 wood. Okay, this might not seem necessary, but I just want to make damn sure that we're going to survive this winter. Okay, fuel is just something that runs out very, very quickly. So stockpile 23 wood. Yeah, we've got to actually have it in our... actually have it in our stores. Obviously, we used some wood there. So we've got to be able to actually have the storage to be able to meet this objective. So let's check we got that first. Yes, we do. And then all we've got to really do is just produce more lumber. A great way to very quickly get a resource is to scavenge for it. Kind of really had that second fighter idle. I shouldn't have just left him there doing nothing in that region anyway, so... One more and then that's it. Lovely. So it's morale increased, but I don't see it increasing. Oh, there it is going up. And finally, we had a lot of challenges. We had a lot of stuff working against us, but we did it. Only 3 stars. I think we deserved a bit more than that. Anyway. Herb gardens, no. Sheep fields, yes, they're already great, but we want to improve them if we can. Supply convoys bring fuel as well, yes please. I'll have that. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one.